You are watching Fugitive Red-Eye, and today I'm going to be talking about why Spartan Locke isn't a likable character. I feel there are several reasons for this, and I'm going to go over the ones that I think are the most important, which sets him apart from being particularly unlikable in compared to a character such as the Arbiter, who is very likable. The first reason doesn't have so much to do with Locke himself, but rather the way he was implemented in Halo 5. For starters, the promotional material for Halo 5, the trailers, and Hunt the Truth, implied that there was going to be some major battle between Chief and Locke, which there just simply wasn't. On top of that, Locke was very forced in the campaign. In fact, he makes up 80% of the campaign. Out of the 12 missions, you only play 3 as Master Chief. Comparing that to something like the Arbiter, while it's true he did have more levels than Chief, it was only 1 or 2 levels more than Chief, and even then it was still fairly balanced. It would be Chief, then Arbiter, Chief, then Arbiter, Chief, then Arbiter, except at some points you'd have two Chief in a row, and at some points you'd have 2 Arbiter in a row. With Locke, he takes up literally 80% of the campaign, making it so that you anticipate the Master Chief levels, but when they happen, it's disappointing because once you beat them, it's just like 5 more Locke levels. Another thing is the Reclaimer Saga was supposed to be this new chapter in the Master Chief story, and this was the second installment in that saga, and to have it have very little to do with Master Chief is a big fuck you to the fans. The next reason Spartan Locke is so unlikable, he has little to no personality. And while by no stretch of the imagination does Master Chief have a very prominent personality, you can tell he cares for Cortana and he cares for what he does. I mean, Noble Six doesn't really have a personality either, so it's not like this is a deal breaker, but it is something I feel is worth mentioning. The next reason, he's an Oni spook, meaning he's a member of the Office of Naval Intelligence. And throughout the series of Halo, Oni spooks are depicted as these heartless, secret covert agents that do the UNSC's dirty work. They all seem to be pretty bad people from what I've seen, and most of the time they're very unlikable because they're all about classified orders and shit like that. Now you take a character such as Dare, who is also an Oni spook. She's slightly more likable because there's that human element with her ties to Buck, but she's still not the most likable character. But she is more likable than Locke, I would say, simply because she has a human side that we've seen. Now, to be fair, I've never seen Halo Nightfall because it looked like shit, but I've heard that you do like Spartan Locke more if you've seen it, but again, it looked like shit. And Snowman has seen Halo Nightfall, and he says that that's not true. He still hates Spartan Locke. And another thing, on top of all that, throughout most of the game, your enemy is the Master Chief. And while that's technically true with the Arbiter as well, the Arbiter is a Covenant, and that was one of the appeals of playing as the Arbiter, is you get to play as an elite for the first time. So the fact that you're hunting Master Chief through most of the game makes you root against Locke, because obviously Chief is the prime character in Halo, and you want to root for him and not his enemies. And of course there's the fact that Arbiter joins your side at the end of Halo 2, and is on your side through Halo 3. So in conclusion, I would say Spartan Locke is a very unlikable character. For one, he takes up way too much screen time. He's just kind of thrown in there. The promotional material is very misleading to make you think there's going to be some epic battle. And on top of that, he's with Oni, so he's very much less likable, I would say, just for being with Oni. I really hope 343 sees the error of their ways and doesn't make Locke a primary character in Halo 6. Because the Reclaimer Saga was supposed to be the return of Master Chief, and while Halo 4 still did that, and while he was still technically in Halo 5, I feel it's been kind of lackluster so far. I think 4 is better than 5 story-wise, but 5 is better gameplay-wise. I think with some tweaking, they could make this into a very memorable saga in Halo, but I think Halo 5's campaign will always be kind of a blemish on that. There are quite a few more problems with Halo 5 other than just Spartan Locke, and I'd be more than happy to go over those in another video if people are interested. But anyway, this has been Fugitive Red-Eye, and you have a great day.